Hello children, today we are going to discuss about a new topic of your English grammar book. And before going to discuss about the new topic, can you say what we use in our day-to-day life? Yes, we use direct and indirect speech. In our real life situation, we talk with other people, interact with other people, we gossip with other people. This is direct speech. And when our words are reported by others, it is indirect speech. So today we are going to discuss about direct and indirect speech. Okay, dear children? Okay, then we will discuss direct and indirect speech. Here, dear students, when our politicians, when our speakers, when the great persons, they declare something, when they express something, this is direct speech. And when their words are reported, this is indirect speech. So today's topic is direct and indirect speech. Okay? So we are going to discuss about direct and indirect speech. What do you mean by speech? You see, speech means a talk or a dialogue between two persons. Okay, speeches are of two types and they are direct speech and indirect speech. Okay. What is direct speech? Direct speech gives the exact words said by a person. That means the exact words of the speaker is called direct speech. Okay? And you see, it is used when we want to quote the same words in a speaker used. That means the direct speech of the speaker or a person quoted in inverted commas. Okay? If we repeat the words of a person exactly in his or her own words to someone, it is called a direct speech. You see, examples. Ajay said, comma, inverted comma, I am ill. You see, Ajay said is a part and I am ill is another part. Madhuri said to me, am I beautiful? Okay, Madhuri said to me is a part, am I beautiful is another part. You see, there is a question mark is given at the end of what? The reported speech part. 3. The tourist said to Ashok, what a wonderful sight. Okay. And number 4, my mother says to my father, take medicine. Okay. These are the examples of what? Direct speech. And direct speech has two parts. You see. And one is the part that is in inverted commas. The part that is in inverted commas is called what? It is called reported part or reported speech part is also called. And Ajay said is reporting part. The part that is in the reporting box is called reporting part and the other part is called reporting or what? Reported part. Madhuri said to me is the reporting part. Am I beautiful is the reported part. Okay, the tourist said to Ashok is the reporting part. What a wonderful sight is also the reported speech part. Similarly, my mother says to my father is the reporting part and take medicine is also called, what is called it? It is called the reported speech part. Okay. Then we will discuss some more information about direct speech. Direct speech has two parts. We have already discussed about it. What are the two parts? One is reporting part and the other is reported part. That means the part that is in the inverted comma is called what? Reported part. The part that is in the inverted commas. Okay, this is called what? Reported part. That part that is not in the inverted commas in direct speech is called reporting part. That means direct speech has two parts. 1 is reporting part and the number is 2 is reported part. Okay. Number B. The actual words of the speaker are put within inverted commas. We will find the exact words of the speaker in inverted commas. Okay. Number C. The first word of the reported part begins with a capital letter. Dear students, don't forget it. Okay. We should give what? That means we will start the reported part with a capital letter and ends with a punctuation mark. That means generally the sentence ends with a full stop or a question mark or an exclamation mark. Similarly, the reported part also ends like the sentence. Okay, and then finally we will put inverted commas at the end. Number D. The quoted words are separated from the reporting part by a comma. We have already discussed. My father said, comma, inverted comma, he is a good farmer. That means he is a good farmer is the reported part and my father said is the reporting part. That means the reporting part and the reported part separated by a comma. Number E. The verb used to introduce the reporting speech is called the reporting verb. That verb is very much important, dear students. This reporting verb is very important while we change from direct speech to indirect speech. Okay. Then we will discuss something more about indirect speech. What is indirect speech? We have discussed a little about indirect speech. When the words of the great persons, politicians are reported, it is called what? Indirect speech. So what is indirect speech? Indirect speech means when the words of the speaker are reported, it is called indirect speech. If we express the essence of main points of a person's words with a few modifications, it is also called indirect speech or reported speech. Indirect speech is also known as what? Reported speech. Okay. Now we will take some examples, you see. Examples. Ajay said that he was ill. What we have taken the examples of direct speech and we have changed here. You see, Ajay said that he was ill. That means Ajay said, comma, inverted comma, I am ill. And I means I stands for Ajay, so he is used. And as the reporting verb is in the past tense, and the tense of the verb is changed into simple past. Similarly, Madhuri asked me if he was beautiful. Okay, and the tourist explained me with surprise that it was a very wonderful sight. My mother advised my father to take medicine. Okay, that means there are certain rules are required while we change from direct speech to indirect speech, and we have to remember the rules, otherwise we will go wrong. So there are certain rules are needed, are required to remember while we change from direct speech to indirect speech. Okay, indirect speech, and we will discuss some more information about indirect speech. The exact words of speaker have not been used in indirect speech. Number B. The inverted commas are omitted. There is no comma and there is no inverted comma. Next, no comma is used after the reporting verb. And you always remember one thing, that the reported speech always ends with a full stop. That is very important. Because reported speech never ends with any punctuation at the end of the sentence. Neither it in its question mark nor exclamation mark. Always ends with a full stop. That is very important. Okay, dear children? You see next. Remember, when we change a sentence in direct speech into indirect speech, we generally take into account 4 important things. 4 important things we have to remember while we change from direct speech to indirect speech. Number 1, The tense of the reporting verb is important. I have already talked and I gave an underline while we were discussing about indirect speech. That means while we change from direct speech to indirect speech, the reporting is very much important. Okay, and accordingly, the reporting verb we will change from direct speech to indirect speech. Number one. Number two, that is very important. Okay, number two, the tense of the verb in direct speech. We will see in which tense the direct speech in. Then we will change. So that is also very important. We have to remember it. And the noun phrases and the adverbials in it, we have to change the noun phrases. According to the reporting part, we will change the noun phrase of the reported part and its adverbial. Okay? And it is also very important. Number 4, the reporter and the time of reporting, that is also important, whether it is present or whether it is past. Accordingly, we will change from direct speech into indirect speech. How to change direct speech into indirect speech? ଯେତେବେଳେ ପିଲାମାନେ ଆମେ डायरेक्ट स्पीच रु इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच को बदलेबा सेतेବେଳେ କିଛି ଗୋଟେ वास्तविक केतोडे पर्टिकुलर बात केतोडे निर्दिष्ट नियम को हमको मानिया पड़िबो जदि न मानिबा सेटा भूल हे जिवो तेनु तुम माने टिके ध्यान सहित देखो नंबर 1 when the reporting verb is in the present the tense of the verb in the reported speech does not change you see we will give an example you see here there is an example what is the example here You see, Padma says, I am going to Puri today. You see, Padma says is the reporting part. And there is a verb in the reporting part. What it is? Says. It is the reporting verb. When the reporting verb is in the present tense, the tense of the reported speech part will not be changed or the tense of the reported part will not be changed. This is very important. Don't forget it. You see, that means how we will change it? Listen to me. We will change how? That means we will change Padma says that I means here Padma. So Padma is a feminine gender. So what we will use? She. And she is going to Puri that day. You see here the adverb today is changed into that day. That means adverbial is very important and noun phrase is very important. You see, I changed it here as a she. And here, that means in the reported part you see the tense is present progressive and there is no change. The tense is not changed here. Only we have changed what? The noun and the adverbials. That means when the reporting verb is in the present tense, the tense of the reported part will not be changed. बुझिला पिला माने जेतेबेले एई टेंस रा प्रेजेंट टेंस रे थिबो आर काला बदलिबो नाही किंतु आर सब्जेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट बा एडवर्बियल्स बदली पारे किंतु अन्य किछि बदलिबो नाही टेंस बदलिबो नाही हला नेक्स्ट तापर हम देखिबा आ गोटे एग्जांपल हम नेबा कोन से एग्जांपल टे देखो नेक्स्ट एग्जांपल होला he has said to me my father comes. You see, that means he has said to me. You see, this is in present tense. Why? You see, it is in the present perfect tense. That means in present tense, when the reporting verb is in the present tense, the tense of the reported part will not be changed. You see, he has told me that his father comes. That means here he stands for what? My. So accordingly we have changed his. Okay, and the tense is present simple and here is also the present simple. Okay, that means when the reporting verb is the present tense, the tense of that part will not be changed, does not change. It is unchanged, will not be changed. Okay. Next, when the reporting verb is in the modal present, what is modal present? Like shall, will, can, may followed by V1, the tense of the verb in the reported speech also does not change. Okay, and we will see next. And we will give some examples. You see, here Raju will say, I shall be back soon. You see, Raju will say. You see, it is the what? It is the reporting part. But you see, in the reporting part, the reporting verb is will followed by V1 say. That means it is in modal present. When the tense of the reporting part in modal present, the tense of this part will not be changed. So how will you use it? Raju will say that he will be back soon. Okay, एटे राजू निजे कहूची मु बोली तेणु आमे ता पई कोन लिखिबा निश्चित भाबे ता पई आमे ही लिखिबा. ओके, तेणु व्हाट विल बी द इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच ऑफ दिस डायरेक्ट स्पीच? Raju will say that he will be back soon. Number 2. Okay, number 2 कोन दिछि देखो, he can say I can do it. This sentence also in modal present. And when this tense is modal present, we cannot change its tense. Then how we will change it? He can say that he can do it. Easily you can do it. Okay? That means the teacher will say to me, what? You come in time. You see, here also will say. The reporting verb is in modal present. And now we will change it to what? It is direct speech and it is indirect speech. So how will change? The teacher will tell me that, okay, I come in time. That means here me means what? You. So here we will change instead of you, I. So in this way we will change from direct speech into indirect speech when the reporting verb is in what? Modal present. Okay. Now, let's change the following sentence from direct speech into indirect speech. That means change the following direct speech into indirect speech. We will change one after another. He says, I am working. You see, he says here. You see, he says. He says. You see, it is the reporting part and I am working is in the reported part. But here see, he says, here says means it is the reporting verb. When the reporting verb is in present tense, the tense of the reported part will not be changed. So easily you will say, he says that. I means who? He. He is working. Okay. Next, my sister says to me, I shall go to bed early. You see, my sister says to me. It is what? It is in the. That means it is in the reporting part, but the reporting verb is in present tense. So while you change from direct speech into indirect speech, the tense of this part will not be changed. So how will change it? My sister says, instead of says, what we will use? Tells. Generally says to will be changed into what? Tells. Tells me that, and I stands for my sister, so we will write what? She. And she will go to bed early. Okay. Next, the child says, I like sweets. You see, it is also in the present. So how will we change? The child says, that here, I stands for the child. We may write he or she. She or he. Because the gender is not clear here. Then we will write what? Likes sweets. Okay. Then the traveler says, I am a teacher. Dear students, it is go wrong. So you will read a small letter. Okay. So how will you use it? Or how will change? The traveler says that he or she, okay, because the traveler is either a feminine gender or a masculine gender. So we may use what? He or she. He or she is a teacher. They says, here the says is wrong. Okay. Only you will write what? They say. They say we are intelligent. So I will change it. They say that. Okay. We stands for they. So what you will write? They are intelligent. Okay. Have you understood? Then we will go for the next. I shall say, I get up at 5 am. Change the speech of the sentence. Good. You see, I shall say, it is the reporting part. And the reporting verb is in modal present. So easily will change. I shall say that I get up at 5 am. 5 am. Okay. Next, they shall say, we are working hard. You say, they shall say is the reporting part and the reporting verb is a modal present. Okay. So how will change? They shall say that. Here we means they. So what you will write? They are working hard. Have you understood how to change? Next, number 8. He will say, I shall go to bed early. You see, also the reporting, it is the reporting part and the reporting part has what? Has modal present is the reporting verb. So I will change it. He will say that. Here I stands for he. So he, generally after he, generally we use will. So he will go to bed early. Number 9. Ajay says, I shall be an IAS officer. And it is the reporting part and the reporting verb is in present. So I will use it. Ajay says that he will be an IAS officer. Okay, will you children, have you decided to be an IAS officer? It is a very good dream. Try to fulfill your aim to be an IAS officer in future. Okay, number 10. He will say to me, you are handsome. Listen to me. And it is the reporting part. And the what? Reporting part has a what? Modal present is the reporting verb. So how we will change? He will say, said to will be changed to what? Tell. He will tell me that here you stands for me. So what you will write? You will write I. I am handsome. Okay, dear children, have you understood? Okay, so we have discussed it today how to change from direct speech into indirect speech. What? When the reporting verb is in the what? Present tense or modal present. Okay? Have you understood, dear children? So thank you. Bye bye.